Alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah, khayri khalqi Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We continue with the fiqh of the usrah, about the family, rules of the fiqh of the family in Sharia al-Islam. Today we're talking about the Islah al-Zawj. Islah al-Zawj is meaning, we said the last class, when happened the argument between the husband and the wife, what Islam suggests for the man to try to do to fix the problem between him and his wife. Here now we're talking about the husband. What she should do if the husband now is going wrong way and he broken the comfortable life they have it, or the marriage he done, he doing something is wrong. What is the woman responsibility? What Islam suggests for the woman should to do about to keep this life together. We know the family is the main thing is the man and the woman. Any side of in this contract, the people they want to build this family, they are not going the right way. So we hear big problem and argument between the husband and the wife. So the first, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said for woman and the man, they should be faithful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put it between the husband and the wife, muhawadda and rahmah. After that, if happens something, should be husband and the wife try together to work. The big mistake is happening. Sometimes the man is coming asking the question, okay, my wife doing that's what I have to do. She will give the advice for the man, but where is the woman? Or the woman, she's coming complain, she asking to find some way the argument between her and the husband. If you give it in advice for the woman or the wife, so where is the husband? Because if somebody working good and next one is broken, at all we can't drive the right way. We're not going the right way. So they always, if you want to fix any problem, should be in both sides. So that if the man he try only to fix the problem, to educate himself and not educating the woman, at all never will arrive in the right way. Or opposite. So the man is for orders, a lot of the sister, they coming asking the question, try to help him. But if no husband listen, also we can't do anything. Here the Sharia Islam, he said about the woman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran al-Kareem, وَإِمْرَأَةٌ خَافَتْ مِنْ بَعْلِهَا نُشُوزًا أَوْ إِعْرَابًا. وَإِنِ امْرَأَةٌ خَافَتْ مِنْ بَعْلِهَا نُشُوزًا أَوْ إِعْرَابًا فَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْهِمَا أَن يُصْلِحَا بَيْنَهُمَا صُلْحًا وَالصُّلْحُ خَيْرٌ وَأُحْضِرَتِ الْأَنفُسُ الشُّحَّ وَإِن تُحْسِنُوا وَتَتَّقُوا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ خَبِيرًا. In وَإِنِ امْرَأَةٌ خَافَتْ, if any of the woman, she scared and the husband now doing nushuz. Nushuz in Sharia al-Islam, using this word when between the argument happening between the husband and the wife. This nushuz is meaning when the heart now going to be far, they're missing the love. And it's coming opposite the love in heart. What meaning the dislike? And opposite the love, hatred. Yeah, it's coming happen like that. So now it's meaning nushuz. Why? Because we're not feeling something. Your deed, you build your deed, but what you're feeling. When we love each one, our deed is different. You tried to buy the flower, or the gift. Next day do like that. Go outside, kind. Smelling to it, a lot of things is different. But when we is coming, argument happen, the love is gone. Now any small thing is problem. A baby's cry, you will be angry. Why he's crying? Okay, so now he's not. He can't keep block his mouth. Don't cry. So look, so meaning important thing between the husband and wife is the feeling. When the feeling changes, now the deed changing. So how much we are missing and lucid the love and the feeling between the husband and wife, all this one happening after that. So Islam, because what was the main thing in Zawaj? Mawadda wa rahma. What was this one? Is the feeling. It was the feeling. The first one, the hard job. And mawadda and rahma is the feeling, is the hard job. So when you want to build your life together, is meaning come back what is in your feeling, your heart. So when first thing is attack the family to broke, when attack what is the feeling inside the heart. So here Sharia said, Imam Qurtubi rahimahullah said about the nushuz at-tabawud, when now you're not feeling close to each one. When we are coming to be far from each one, now here, and when you're talking to her, not feeling anything, keep it talk to her. Or she's not feeling when talking to you, not feeling that, not getting the love or something when between a husband and a wife should be. So that's time is meaning now something is happening. Is a dangerous sign happening now. So all this another deed, he doing like that, not care about me, not looking to me, not spend the money for me, not care about the children, he's going with his friend. Why? All because about the feeling. And similar. For any small thing she's complained, for anything is fighting with my parents, my family, not look at the children, don't care about me, not worry about my job or anything. And asking this one and this one, a lot of things I can't do it, but still she's asking. Why? Because now the feeling changes. At all, never when we love each one, we never asking something more than our friend power. For example, never you asking your son is 2 years old, ask him to do something heavy or dangerous thing, because you love him. But if you not care, different. So similar, so when the feeling is gone, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here in the Quran suggests for the woman, one, وإن امرأة خافت من بعلها نشوزا أو إعراضا. Nushuz we said is going back, and the i'rad is not coming comfortable when living with him. And this case, فلا جناح عليهما أن يصلحا بينهما صلحا والصلح خير. Didn't say directly, okay, now leave him, leave this life. There are a lot of people, okay, I can't love him. She don't love me, or I don't love her, broke the family. No. It's meaning we can, but in the feeling he's gone, or he's decreased, maybe we can come back to build again. So Allah didn't say, okay, when you don't love, and Mawadda Rahma is gone, go do the talaq. No, that's the way. For any small thing, we're not going to, okay, apply for the talaq. At all is not right way. أَيُصْلِحَ بَيْنَهُمَا صُلْحًا وَالصُّلْحُ خَيْرٌ. Try to pace at this time, do the sulh. Reconcile with each one. So maybe something happened this one, and the Nabi Sallallahu time also. And the wife of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they are complaining about their life. Oh Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, one of the Ummahat al-Mu'minin, I don't know, Sauda radiallahu anha, she was very old age, because older than Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, few years. So she was understand, and because she's old and Nabi Sallallahu very young, and also he have a wife, he was with anyone, he sometimes was, he said, okay, the night is my night, or the time you want to spend with me, you can spend with another one, because she understand, okay, and Nabi Sallallahu is paying for her the time and support her for all of things. Okay, but sometimes maybe it's the best he be with somebody else. So like it's okay between the husband and wife to sometimes because they want to yeah, because they're trying to fix the life, keep him. So meaning we can do sometimes. Okay, the wife, for example, not meaning, okay, if my husband can't buy this house, I have to be fighting because why we didn't have a house, we second room, rent house. No, yeah. A lot of the time the mistake is happening because we complain, I need this one. Anyway, you can't, or you can, anyway, it's hard, or anything, you should be like that. That's the big thing. Try to, because I have a case, just only last week. The woman apply for a divorce. You know why? Because the husband didn't take me to that family. I 3-4 years didn't see my mom. Okay, ya akhi, Allah yahdiki first. Allah give you hidayah. And a lot of the media and the phone call and the video call and chat call and then a lot of things you have. Anyway, you never have any news about your mom. Very easy to see your mom every day. So what is the meaning? You have a child 2 years. You broken the life. And give it this baby with all that. Just only because you didn't see your mom. If you like your mom, why you was in marriage? Yes, you will love our parents. But is the jahl, is no knowledge. You can't understand the equal, what is the important and another one. Okay, delay today, next time. Or maybe you're asking something, the man was, okay, yeah, akhi, anything is expensive. In the corona time, I was in my job. I can't pay for this travel, go back to go. Costing for me 3,000, 5,000 pounds. Because when you go, not many islands, buy the ticket. I have to buy some for this mom, some for that one. I have to spend 5,000, 6,000 pounds. So this money I don't have. Still I have to pay my, okay, I can't take her. No, you should go find this money. So she is here wrong, and the parents not giving advice is also, they are wrong also. You with your advice, or what you're showing for your daughter, you broke in his life. So what happened now? So a lot of the time, the argument is no reason. With all the reasons. Just only something we want to take him by force. At all, never we can do anything in our family, between the husband and wife, by force. It should be anything. Allah said, if you want to take something from your wife, should be he's happy. We talked about for his mahar. If she gives something from his, she have to be happy. It's meaning you can't do anything in family between the husband and wife by force. All this have to be by kind and the good and nicely. As واحدة أنفذ الشح وإن تحسنوا وتتقوا. Again back, ihsan is meaning one you sacrifice yourself to give you now is your right, but okay, I don't want this, and just only we want to keep this life to go together. So it will teach us the husband. If sometimes you know this scale or this thing you want from your wife, she can't do, and know the way you just only start fighting about that. You can forgive this one, okay? Wallahi, I like something, some type of the food, for example, and she can't cook. Or for example, anybody has a skill, some lady, they are good for the cook. Someone is very good for the decoration of the house. Yeah, it's skills, yeah? No, anybody can be good decorate. Nobody can be good shift for the cooking. Some lady good for the cooking sweet. Some lady looking for the children very nicely. Yeah, nobody can be somebody good teacher, for example. Any woman like that. If the man I like the food, or I like the I don't know, the decoration of the house, and she can't do, okay, I have to support this side. If you like, you go learn. Somebody do for you. But a lot of time, because it's small thing in house happening, the problem. Someone has a waswas. For any single desert in the is dirty, and come and find it. Why not cleaning the house? Okay, help her, and try to do. So a lot of time, the happening between the husband and wife, that is the big mistake is happening. Also, the Islam said both of the side, they have responsibility about this one. So what we can do? Now we said for the last ayah, and from where the woman and the man should give the advice, talk to his wife. After that, we said what he has to do. Here now the Quran, first one, al-hiwar billati ahsan, because the ayah said, وَإِن تُحْسِنُوا وَتَتَّقُوا. The first one, nice talking and try to complain nicely, or go give the advice for your husband nicely. When you're shouting, fighting, and using any bad word for him, for his parents, and you just only getting all negative thing, is not like the right way. If I have the husband has some mistake, I will, before to start to tell him this is wrong, I'll tell him a lot of the good things he done. You, the first man, I love it, for example. You, the man, I can live with you. You, my children, for example, dad. You done this one, this one, this one. But all this one, unfortunately, this part, for example, I don't like. But when you coming, ignoring all this good and showing her husband is negative 100%. I don't have any good thing. Of course, the man be never listen to this complaint. What you done? And there I come in your house, you every day we don't have this one, we don't have that one, and you're not looking. So always that's the big mistake. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam hadith said, the one of when I go in Jahannam, I said a lot of the women they was in Jahannam, more than the man. The one of the reasons they are because not doing the shukr. Because you do the good and they are ignoring the good thing did. Is that meaning? This meaning the deed, this feeling, this part shaitan try use the woman for this side. Because ignoring anything, you didn't have it, you're not looking after me, you never spend your life for us, you never done anything. But from the beginning until now, who's supporting the family? And the man. He is paying the money, he is working, he is trying, and he built this house. But you tell him you done anything. Of course, if your children come tell you, your children, you never done anything for me, Dad, what you can tell him? If somebody's baby come and said for, or children come for that, you never done anything. And you from when he was born until now, you will support him, school, college, university, anything. But now he's more power than you and young. And what you done for me? And the people done like that. How much is it painful for you? So when the woman is coming and ignoring all the good thing from the husband and just only focus to show the negative, of course, is not the way. If you want to do the islah, start, say something the good. After that, for example, this part, I don't like. Okay, I know you spend your time with me, with our children, looking. But for example, because the weekend, you busy, I'm also busy, and the weekend is the good time we can go spend more time. You going, for example, every week, play the, for example, football. You play the cricket, for example. That time I like to be more because what I spend you with me, I love you and I need more time with you. But if you tell like that, of course, is much different than tell him all day you busy, not looking after us, and the weekend you're going for the football with your friend, you love your friend better than me or more than me, so you're no husband. Of course, what you do? Same word, same complaint, yes? But look that sentence and look the first sentence. Similar. So we have to be learning the technique or the policy we want to talk. If you want to complain nicely. That is the important thing. So, first one, al-hiwar billati yahsan. Try to talk nicely. The second one, atafani fil khidmah. Sometimes it's happening, we have to be look after each one. To care about each one. Sometimes the man, for example, about his job, or the man life like that, if you support him, no need the money support, for example, maybe he need to look after him. Okay, he's come, for example, to help him for his clothes, or you want to make the tea, for example, help him to drink his tea, or something like that, and help him. He don't have to be, some of the time, because lot of time, the woman, maybe she's not working, he at home also. We said, it's a sunnah, the man, he be help his wife in house. Nabi Sallallahu was working in his house, about his clothes, shoes, and he have a sheep, he was, what meaning? Milking his sheep. He was loving. So we have to also be, but if sometime, so not be this part of the reasons of the woman, like the culture is here, we have to be work with me similar about any single thing. No, it's not right. We will teach each one my responsibility outside, and the woman, she's the queen in the house, but she's in the same time responsible for anything, but I help her. If you thinking the whole job of the outside your husband and inside the house for husband, of course nobody can. Why he marries you if anything because our culture also similar, the normal like that. When we two friends together, maybe sometimes you're tired and your friend next to the freezer for the water, please can you give me some water? Is that meaning both hard job? But we are normal like that. Can I help me please this one? I want to do something, can I ask you? Maybe can you give me this chair please? I can go take this chair. But because you are standing here and you close, you can for you easier. Maybe I ask you. We have to be, this character and the culture is gone. This character and culture I see in here, we are West. West. I don't find in this one, in this culture. It's very, very difficult. Similar, you sitting in the seat of the train or anything, this one is for the old people, or somebody sick, or the lady, for example, a baby. You giving your chair. Similar, same you doing in the train. We have to be there in our house. If my husband, he's come and he's tired, I will leave my place for him, give him the life comfortable. I shouldn't be only good in the train or tram or the bus. If somebody come old, I give the space for him or help him. But when it's coming, my husband, they complain for anything. No, you should be helping for anything. So when we asking somebody more than his power and try to use the husband like somebody working in your house, that's the culture now is coming. Lot of time the woman, they are use the husband like somebody have to be work at their house. No, it's not right away. We will help our wife. It's our responsibility to help our wife. But don't give in this way. How much we go, we broke at the family. It's not meaning we do something, no, you're doing about the woman right. Ya akhi, go back to the results. The first few years, 50 years, they have started, and the woman right. How much they are getting for the woman freedom? What is the results they have? For any 10 marriage, 7 to 8 divorce after 2 years. After 6 months, 2 from the 7, they are giving divorce. So, is meaning your freedom, what you asked for the woman, didn't give it for you. You broke the family, build what? The business, nothing else. Because you take the woman from his job, his responsibility. Not the job, responsibility. And the same the woman, we said, she has to be look after children here. No, it's for me very bad. Why I have to work at my house? But she's going cleaning. She's going for security. She's going to for the cashier. She's going working with a hard job and market, build, fix the stuff. She's going working in babysitter home. She's nurses in hospital cleaning, and any body is sick, pension, and he dirty, he change his clothes. But same woman, if he's cleaning his children or he help his husband, oh, why I have to be clean your clothes? No, you don't respect me. Okay, you was cleaning an hospital dirty thing more than this one, and you were cleaning the toilet. Now you're cleaning your husband's clothes is bad. So it means something wrong. It's a wrong education, wrong culture. For the job, you have to be sure anything it's your responsibility. For the house, no responsibility. Yeah, how much we try to put this one in our mind, broke the family. Because the house time is no 1, 2. Okay, you done, I have to do. No. Here, everybody try to do best for each one. Everybody try to be sacrifice himself for next one. I will do my best more than my power for my wife. I'll be best. Why Nabi Sallam said, khairukum ahli. It's not matter you best cleaner or best job or best cashier or best falan in your job. You have to be best one in your house. So that is also another point here in Hadith of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam we have to be learned. The third one here, if there happen argument between the husband and the wife, the big mistake you're doing, directly the woman sharing this one with the imam. You know the advice of Islam, no like that. Don't tell the woman first. Because the mom, the mom. In a lot of the culture, especially in the urban home, the bad lady, who's that? The mom of dad. And the bad lady for the husband, who's that? The mom of wife. Yes or no? Because directly she's sharing with her mom. When she share with the mom, she's lady also. Okay, no, do like that. not giving the good advice, giving wrong advice, because just only because she's mom. Not really she want to broke her daughter house, but because the عطوفة يعني عاطفة الأم يعني, because his mom, you know, the feeling of the woman, keep him quickly, because also she can be like her daughter and quickly complain. Islam is that first one is coming here, no mom. Is that happened the mistake between the husband and the wife, the first thing should be that come here, no mom. Why the reason? Because the dad when the daughter is coming complaining to her dad have a two. One, he's coming with his daughter, and at the same time, he's the man. When the man is complaining, because he's also a man, he putting himself, understanding the feeling about his son-in-law. What is the mistake he doing? And he know his daughter also. What is the mind? Because this daughter grown up in his house. And he now also the mom character. A lot of time taking daughter, the mom character with him. He understand, okay, I experience about her mom. These characters she now doing similar as her mom also. So now here, understanding the feeling of the man when his son-in-law, and same time understanding about the feeling his daughter. So the first person, know the friend, know the neighbors, know the other person. First one is the dad. The lot of the time now, the happening broken in the family, the man don't have any role when happening between the daughter or the son-in-law. First, mom, just she don't have a soul. If you give a soul, he'll kill anything. That's why, akhi. And the mom, she's now coming home, broken in the house more than anybody else. Oh, you done with my daughter, you don't have that. Not giving any good advice. Only wrong and wrong and wrong. She will come complain more than her daughter. Yeah, it's wrong completely. It's not the right way. So that's the big mistake. The first is when Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when Fatima and Ali, the one day he's come, he was Ali sleeping in masjid. One day Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam come, he said Abu Turab, dad of Turab. He's come on the night, he's come sleeping in masjid, and his foot here was with the desert. That's, you know, what happened? He was arguing with Fatima, and he left the house, come and sleep in the masjid. Happening. Why? When the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam daughter, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, 4 of the women, they arrived in the high level of the character, of the akhlaq. They are complete knowledge and the character, anything. 1, Asiya, زوجة فرعون. مريم بنت عمران, Isa mom. Khadija, زوجة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, and Fatima bint Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم. So the 4 of the best of the woman in the whole world. The Fatima, she's arguing with her husband, and her husband going out of the house, comes to me in masjid. If the Fatima, she's doing something, and the husband angry, what meaning about me and you or your daughter? It's the best of the woman. It's meaning happening. Is that meaning no, will not happen? So the normal will happen between the husband and the wife, some argument. But what is that? And never said Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, slap the Ali. You don't know this daughter is my last younger one, and her mom is passed away for a long time ago. Are you not looking after her? Who was paying for you? You was very poor man. I support you. I'm the messenger. Is my daughter the best of the water woman? But you fighting with my daughter. It's meaning you're wrong, 100%. Yes or no? He can tell all of this one, no? Who you? You poor man. Your dad Abu Talib is die. He will never leave anything for you. And my daughter, when you married, you haven't anything money to pay for his mahar also. And I pay the mahar. And Osman paid the mahar. So what you give it for this family? Now you're fighting with my daughter. I give it my daughter free for you. Yes? But never say like that. Yes or no? This was really one. It was happening like that. He done like that. But never come to say that like this one. He's come saying, what happened? You're dad of the desert, the drought. What happened with you? Why are you sleeping here? So look, he's here. قال didn't say, he's come to the Fatima, said, didn't say, where is your husband? Said, where is your because it was what meaning is in English? Your between Fatima and Fatima was the brother of the uncle. What? Where is your cousin? Didn't say, where is your husband? When Ibn Ammak, where is your cousin? Because you can say, no, you know my husband, I don't like it. Innocent. But he can't say, no, my cousin. Said, where is your cousin? Look, because now the argument between the husband and the wife. Not using the where is your husband. Using where your cousin. Look, subhanAllah, look the hikmah. He is a moment learning. The Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, any single word in hadith is the wahi. To give you psychologist knowledge to pass to you. When you want to talk, you have to use the word from any time different. If it happened between your husband and then, okay, sorry, for example, my cousin. Look, he give you different thing to show you how much you try. It maybe you not be husband and wife, but still you have a family relationship. Don't forget that one. So, قم يا أبا تراب. He said, go on. So that's one, and Nabi Sallam, look, said for this one, what is that? And what said for his daughter? To go to fix the problem. Who done? And Nabi Sallam. But in the same time, have a 9 of the woman, a wife. Anybody can come, have experience, they can come tell the father, okay, my daughter fighting between her and husband, go Aisha, you talk. Go Salama, you talk. Go Safiya, you talk. Go Fulan, Zainab, you talk to her. No. He didn't pass the message to all these people. Directly, that he's come talk to his daughter, and directly come talk to his son-in-law. Never argument. Why you fighting? Before you understand the problem, never can you fighting. The one of the big mistake, before when you ask, why my daughter fighting with my son-in-law, or why my son-in-law had argument with my daughter, I never started shouting. I have to be first. Go with it, because we didn't come to broke. That's also a name. The next, after that, after the husband, the good friend, you trust them. The lot of the time, people they giving the advice for their friend, but friend is not the man can give you advice your right way. The one of the wrong mistake, people they doing, anybody know you, he's your friend to advise you for your family problem. No yahi. Because if you're my friend, I have some shine between me and you. I'm never 100% relaxed with you. Maybe anybody have a few of the friends, but few of them, you completely can be open your heart for any single thing. So if somebody have some shame between you and him, okay, yes, you're right. They're doing wrong because he want to keep you happy. Because when if somebody between you and somebody fighting, if I tell you yes, he's wrong, he's like that, shouldn't do that, you good man. It's meaning I want to keep you happy. But what is the benefit? I keep you more angry. Because I give you more, you're right, and he's wrong. Maybe he'll be wrong. But I just want to keep you happy. I tell no, you're right. I know I'm 100%. It never happened. His meaning that's when he's wrong. It's not advice. Maybe this time you're wrong. Know him. So the right friend, who is your friend you can talk? Know anybody. Don't share with anybody, give for advice about your family. Ask the man or the friend you trust him, and he can help you about this part. So know anybody, you know him. He's been to give you advice about the family problem if you have. The finally, here, the last one, is example. To give it further go, Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhu, أبي دردة is أبي دردة رضي الله عنه, he married, and Salman al-Farisi go to visit him, and that time wasn't Islam hijab until that time. It wasn't the ayah of hijab. The lady not doing hijab or not hiding themselves from the man. Salman al-Farisi gone to the Abu Darda house and see his wife, they married, but not looking with somebody they living together. It's still like somebody, like the daughter is coming from his house. It's still like that. He said, what happened? Asked from the woman. What do you think? Why? And not showing something changing in your face or your clothes. You coming similar. You come from your dad house. He said, your brother Abu Darda don't need the woman. So what happened? When all day he's fasting, and all night he's with the Qiyamul Layl or Qat al-Quran, he don't have a time for his wife. He's complaining for Nabi Sallam. Directly. Take it over, come on. Because he's the right man. Didn't tell her. Yes, he shouldn't worry with Abu Darda. I know this man is not like this man. Not looking at the woman at all. I know this skill is only because I know these skills he have. Yes, he's unfortunately he has some mistake like that, some feeling like that. Or with us also working, not worry about dunya. He know the man to look after the woman easily. He not working for the job to have more money, make more money. Yes, I would like that. Yes, at all didn't say like that, because already Abu Darda was like this man. And not care about too much about the dunya. It was Zahid. No. Come on, Abu Darda. Take him his hand. Let go with Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Directly. Didn't say anything for the woman to give them negative for the Abu Darda. Take Abu Darda with him. Let go with Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I say, look, Abu Darda done like that. Complain with Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam for Abu Darda, Abu Salman Farsi radiyallahu anhu ajma'in. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, when he said, Inna linafsika alayka haqq. ولربك عليك حقا وإن لأهلك عليك حق فأعطي كل ذي حق حقه. Your body, you have some right. Your Allah, your God, Rabb has a right. Your family also has a right. So give for everyone his right. So what you're doing? Sleep and stand. Fasting one day, next day eat. Since day you coming on Allah, never eat with your wife and never sleep with your wife. What does mean that? What is the qiyam? What is this? So sometimes we have the complaint about the woman. Yes, some of her like that. The woman, she's coming complain about her husband. The reasons? He's finishing the job, coming back, sitting on the masjid. I want to do the zikr. And he not worried about his clothes. Anything is only put and come. Okay, one time I married, this man was, mashallah, looking nice, gentleman, good clothes, shaving his hair, nice. Now, bare one side and the shorter next side. Yes, wallahi, and the clothes one up, one down. And never want to buy it. What is that? Of course, how much you have to be. So the man is responsible. You have to be, show yourself is nice. Wallahi, now when I said I like to be hamsen, show myself hamsen for my wife, like I want to be, she's do the makeup and be nice looking to me. Don't worry how much your age. For any age you should be, you have to be still the man you be. Look, I have to be somebody see me nice. Few of the brother here I have it in this masjid. Wallahi. And one of them come, my wife is fighting with me, why I have left the bear. But when I see him, his face, wallahi, I'm not, but I'm not feeling this bear you have. Wallahi, it's not the bear. Okay, until here, what do you mean? Here. Until here. Well. And what is? Mashgal until down. Nobody can see your mouth. If somebody come close to you, like the shoga go to his face, of course, it's not the face you have. Ya akhi, what is that? It's no so the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Clean him, cut him, look yourself nice. I never have somebody, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam like that. But when something is not coming correct, when you mix it wrong, that's when you broke it. You know following the sunnah, I know you're following something else. But when you looking after your face, after your clothes, to clean, so the woman has this right. The fifth one, the last one, if happen all this doesn't work, we come back and Sharia Islam here said, وإن خفتم شقاق بينهما وإن خفتم شقاق بينهما فبحثوا حكما من أهله وحكما من أهلها إن يريد إصلاحا يوفق الله بينهما إن الله كان عليما. If it finally happen, before to happen any divorce, and finally we take one judge from the husband side and one from the woman side. They were discuss what happened between these two people. And finally, if they try to fix the problem, they will give the advice between the husband and the wife to fix. If finally, when you go to the public, for example, before you go to the court, before you go to this one, we choose one for his family, one in his family. Try to these two men, and they try to fix the problem between the husband and the wife. Because there's sometimes happening, the divorce, no, when we paper from the court coming divorce. We have in Arabic said, الطلاق النفسي. Yani, they are husband and wife, but the feeling is divorced. They are divorced from the mind. No love each one, not living together, is a divorce. Because that is very dangerous, very painful for the man and also for the woman. A lot of the time happen like this divorce between a husband and wife. They are everybody not care. And the life just only hellfire, Jahannam. Very sad, very hard life to live with somebody not to be any feeling. That's not the life. And just keep somebody living with you and you live with somebody with all the feeling, that's very wrong. So Islam don't want we go like this type of the life. The divorce is only known in the paper. They are living together, but they are divorced. No feeling between the husband and the wife. And this one is dangerous for the children because all days the woman, she's have tension, stress, not feeling well, not can look after the children. They can't pass the love to the children. And the children, they are, when they say for anything between the husband, dad and mom, they are everyday argument, they change the culture, change the character. They are feeling what happened between every day is very painful for children and see for any single thing, mom and dad, they are fighting together. So, and broke the family. So it's very important for us in Sharia, we find goal for any woman, especially for any sister. We have to be careful when you go in right way. When you want to complain nicely. Don't think it is all negative. Take some positive and tell the negative. If sometimes it happen, try to care about more. If saying something a little, try to be more to help. All lot of time, you can ignore some of the mistake. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا أستغفرك ونتوب إليك بارك الله فيكم وجزاكم الله خير السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. So it was very